How often do Broadway musicals explore themes of war? Broadway Deep Dive. Got a burning question about Broadway or curious about some behind-the-scenes theater trivia? Well, you're in luck. Welcome to Broadway Deep Dive, a new series where theater nerd Jennifer Ashley Tepper unpacks all things Broadway every month. And guess what? You can send in your own questions, and if yours gets picked, it might become the star of her next column. This month's hot topic was, how often do Broadway musicals take on the theme of war? Currently lighting up the stage at the Golden Theatre is Operation Mincemeat, an absolute crowd-pleaser and the best-reviewed show in West End history. It's a wild, comedic spin on a real World War II mission that involved using a dead body to fool the enemy and help the Allies successfully invade Sicily. It's one of two new musicals this season that revolve around transporting a corpse. Talk about unique. But war on Broadway? It turns out it's been tackled quite a bit. What makes Operation Mincemeat so special is its tone, fast-paced, zany, and delightfully offbeat, bringing humor to a serious subject while honoring the bravery of those involved. Most war musicals, however, tend to take a more serious approach. The American Revolution, for instance, has been depicted in classics like Dearest Enemy, 1925, Arms and the Girl, 1950, Ben Franklin in Paris, 1964, 1776, 1969, and the groundbreaking Hamilton, 2015. Dearest Enemy tells the story of a daring mission to stall British troops so American forces could prepare an attack, somewhat similar in spirit to Operation Mincemeat's tale of deception. Hamilton, of course, brought the revolution to life with a fresh, modern twist. Moving forward in history, the turbulence between the American Revolution and Civil War appears in shows such as A Tale of Two Cities, 2008, Natasha, Pierre, and The Great Comet of 1812, 2016, and Les Miserables, 1987, all based on classic novels that delve into the weighty realities of their time. The Civil War itself has inspired powerful musicals like Shenandoah, 1974, focusing on a Virginian family's experience, and The Civil War, 1999, which paints a broad and complex portrait of the era. While The Civil War had a brief Broadway moment, it found new life with productions at historic theaters. World War I has had its share of musicals too, from the lively Irving Berlin-produced Yip Yip Yaphank, 1918, featuring real soldiers, to thought-provoking shows like Johnny Johnson, 1936, and the British satirical Oh, What a Lovely War, 1964. Other notable World War I musicals include Ballad for a Firing Squad, 1968, King of Hearts, 1978, and Billy Bishop Goes to War, 1980, each offering a unique lens on the conflict. World War II stands out with the richest trove of musicals, including Operation Mincemeat itself. Key Broadway shows include This Is the Army, 1942, another Irving Berlin wartime review featuring actual soldiers, Carmen Jones, 1943, On the Town, 1945, South Pacific, 1949, The Sound of Music, 1959, Cabaret, 1966, and many others. These musicals cover the full spectrum, from the frontline and homefront experiences to the political and emotional aftermath. Some, like The Producers, 2001, even use World War II settings to deliver biting satire, making audiences laugh at the darkest of times. Vietnam War themes found their voice in 60s and 70s rock musicals like Hair, 1968, which follows a young man drafted into the conflict. The Lieutenant, 1975, dealt with the My Lai massacre as the war continued, while Miss Saigon, 1991, explored the war's aftermath through a poignant love story. Off-Broadway's Dogfight, 2012, adds a tender look at relationships in the wartime era. More recently, the Iraq War has been depicted in musicals like American Idiot, 2010, spotlighting the experiences and disillusionment of soldiers, Hands on Hardbody, 2013, and Off-Broadway's cleverly titled Who's Your Baghdaddy, or How I Started the Iraq War, 2017. In short, war has been a magnetic theme for Broadway for more than 100 years, inspiring everything from heart-wrenching dramas to irreverent comedies. Operation Mincemeat stands out by blending weighty history with wild British humor, proving that even tales of war can have audiences laughing while thinking deeply. If you want to see more of these fascinating stories unfold on stage, keep your questions coming and dive into the world of Broadway with us.